Good people make mistakes. Great people learn from the mistakes. Awesome people do not repeat the mistakes. Unfortunately, I am not in the great or awesome categories. I am just good. I make mistakes and I don't learn from it or I repeat those mistakes. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Long back, about 20 years back, I used to watch the then famous Siddhi serial. Not from the beginning. I was working in a corporate office at that time. I used to generally come late in those days, around 10 or 11. But as people kept talking about Siddhi serial, at some point I got interested and started watching a few episodes. That's it. I got interested. I got addicted to it. From then on, I started leaving office at around 8:30 p.m. and reach home at 9 p.m. to watch the serial in time. In those days, I don't think the episodes were put in the YouTube or it was available somewhere else or otherwise. But over time, as it became very addictive, I was thinking, when will this serial end? Because I felt it is waste of time. I'm losing the productivity. I am leaving the office and then reaching home just to watch the serial, all that. Once the serial ended, I made a resolution not to repeat this mistake, not to see any more serials. I kept that resolution for nearly 20 years. But things changed recently. My mother, who used to come here once in a while and stay with us, watches 6 serials. And since she cannot operate the TV herself, though we used to record the serials, I would help her to display the serials one by one or things like that. Sometimes I taught her also how to use the keys of the remote and the Tata Sky remote, all that. But she used to forget now and then. In that process, I was helping her now and then. Whenever one serial ended, the other serial started. I used to change it and give it. In that process, again, I got interested. I have become addicted. I confess to you all that now, even after she left for my native place, I am still watching 3 serials. I started feeling guilty. I felt I am wasting time. I am not productive. I am a Toastmaster. I am supposed to be a leader in all this, guiding people, all that. But then one day it struck me, watching TV serials is not bad at all. There are several benefits. But I want to limit to only 5 benefits because of the lack of time. I have only 7 minutes, as you know. The first benefit is, in most of the serials, as you can see, they may be industrialists, business people, chief surgeon, all that. But they would leave all that at office and sit in the living hall happily, discuss the problems of their home, some relationships or other. So what does that teach us? The value of family time, being together and discussing the problems. Number 2, bonding with family members. If you watch alone, it's bad. Watch with your family members, with your spouse, parents, kids, all the people. If you watch the episodes together, that will build bond. In fact, you can keep discussing about different situations that are coming, different characters, values and principles or actions. And in that process of discussion, you will discover many things about your own family members. 3, motivation. See, many of us think we have so many problems. But then, if you start looking at the serials, start watching the serials, you will come to know there are so many problems across all the serials. See, you may get some problem, you may get some problem, you may get some problem, but put all these problems together, you get a serial. In every serial, somebody will be having heart attack, somebody will be having a neural problem, somebody will have lost a lot of money, and then they won't know how to do. And generally, you are not supposed to tell secret to such people. They are weak in heart. All such things will happen. Looking at all that, if you are able to watch that dispassionately, then you can become strong. If these people can face so many challenges, why not I face more and more challenges? You can take a lot of risks, not at all a problem. Fourth, you develop a lot of knowledge, because many of these characters are either lawyers or doctors or judges or industrialists. You come to know a lot of things. In fact, you get to know about medical procedures and how the heart is very weak, or somebody's brain is a problem, all that. And also you will get to know many loopholes in the laws. They will somehow try to get diverse. Somehow there may be, the judge may not talk to the defendants clearly, and then they will say, okay, you are divorced. Things like that will happen. So you will learn a lot from serials. Fifth one, it's very relevant to Toastmasters. You will gain a lot of knowledge by looking at the TV serials. When they all sit, when somebody makes a comment, they will show all the 5 different people in the room, frame by frame. We all know that they may not look at each other. If they know each other, then they may not proceed with the dialogue. For example, when somebody says, I want to kill you, I may feel sad. But if I show that, or if I show my fear, then the other person may think otherwise and change the statement. But the thing is, the director wants to show the different emotions of the people, the characters, to the audience. That way, you learn a lot of facial expressions and hand gestures. Toastmasters, if you are not watching any TV serial, you are missing a lot. Start watching TV serials. Toastmaster of the day, will you